What's up, gang? How everybody doing? I hope everybody doing fine and dandy, cause I am. Hey y'all! Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey y'all, gang, the new subscribers and the trolls. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, we live and we direct. Now check this out, gang. We already know what's going on in the YouTube streets. Some shit done got stirred up. Something got stirred up, and I know why. You know what I'm talking about? Now, keep this in mind, right? Like I was trying to tell everybody. Oh, y'all see it now. Boy, goddamn it. What y'all say in the chat? I'm reading the chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, we done got stirred up in the YouTube screen. I told you I was just gonna sit back. I was just gonna watch and observe and stuff. See what's going on. But now look, but guess what though? What I was talking about that parking lot footage, right? This why YouTube don't want to show the parking lot footage. And I'm gonna tell you what's all the beef about. Okay. I seen it on the parking lot footage, but I did not know what I was watching. I didn't know what I was watching. All I just know when I was watching that footage, I never forget it. I was smoking the Kush blunt and I was looking and I'm like, man, what the hell going on right here? And the way it was looking on camera, I'm like, I don't know. But in me, I'm like, oh yeah. So, and we had found out, right? Check this out. Since we know the parking lot footage is highly need to be requested to be released, cause it's already released, but I just don't have the footage to show y'all. But you got other YouTubers that got the footage, but they ain't gonna show it, cause they ain't showing it now. But now you got other YouTubers say they got proof too. They straight drop edit those footage that came from Rosemont. Check this out, y'all. It took me a while to figure this out. And once I figured it out, I'm like, damn. The whole time this man helped Rosemont edit the footage. Him and Marco. Him and Marco. They helped edit it. It made so much sense to me when I found that out. Like, damn, really? No wonder why Straight Drop became a YouTube, right? You gotta wait till Rosemont release the footage. That's when they gonna have the footage, and that's when the narrative finna get spun, right? So the whole time we got bamboozled from the start. Cause watch this, right? Everything finna make sense. Everything finna make sense. Hi y'all, what's up, gang? That's why he met up with Risco. There you go. There you go. Check this out, right? All this, we see this on the footage. He met up with Risco. Then we got King Rob. Watch this. Check this out, right? Why you think when Straight Drop was beefing with King Rob and Marco Nim, that's why King Rob said you got the killers trying to edit me at a murder scene. Cause you know King Rob don't know how to edit video. You know what I'm talking about? But Straight Drop and Marco do. So don't it make sense once you figure the case out, right? Once you figure it out, I said, damn. Cause check this out, right? Let's go to my live cam. Watch this. Y'all see, he edited the footage with the help of Rosemont and Crown Plaza. He owned the footage. So look, what he had to do, being the dumbass, gonna call these people who actually help him and try to make his content to look like, can these videos be edited? He know how to edit, but if he call live and show everybody, it's like he proving the point. Y'all get what I'm saying? Check this out. Watch this. Listen to this shit.
Thank you for calling the Vivotech Technical Support and Warranty RMA line. Please have the model and MAC address of your Vivotech device ready to ensure we can track your call. The MAC address is located on a silver label starting with 0002D1. A technical support engineer will be helping you shortly. If your wait time goes over 1 minute, please leave us a voicemail message, and a technical support engineer will return your call. Thank you.
I'm afraid all of the operators are busy at the moment, but please hold.
Hello, the Vivotech Tech Support. My name is Greg. How may I help you today?
What's up, Greg? How you doing? I got a couple questions for you, if you don't mind asking.
What?
Question.
I'm good. How are you?
All right. I have a question about
sure.
I have a question about your Vivotech cameras and your software.
Okay.
All right. They're EXE files, correct?
Okay, what's the question? Yeah.
All right. Is there a way for them to be edited and put back to an EXE file, even through a SDK file?
Talk about like the video files, like when you export it.
Export it, yes. Say if I had an SDK.
No, I don't think so. You can export it as like an AVI file and edit that normally, but if it's an EXE, no.
Okay. So what if I'm looking at I'm doing like this, it's like a case, right? I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's called Kenneka Jenkins, but they gave us footage, right? And there's SDK, there's an SDK attached to it.
SDK, okay. SDK attached to it, okay.
And it doesn't have no copyright. Y'all copyright would have came back as Vivotech, correct?
The SDK or sounds right, yeah.
All right. So what?
There should be some proof here.
What is video studio?
Y'all know this a fake call, don't it? This a fake call, right? Cause check this out. He's saying, yeah, I got files from the Kenneka Jenkins case and all this. And they ain't saying nothing like, well, excuse me, sir, what do you mean Kenneka Jenkins file? Can you give me more details about what you talking about, sir? But all his question is like, yeah, I'm looking, can you we go straight to it and typing on the key. Look. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention to this shit, right? Cause you gotta convince everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like how they edit the tape. This what the people talking about. This is shit I'm talking about right now. Like when I tell y'all, look, y'all be interested in the timestamp, cause at the timestamp, that's where the most editing part gonna start. keep this in mind. The time gonna cuts off, and that's where the idiot begins. So you got to start from the time, right? When the camera cuts off or on, and then focus on the edit of what the video gonna show. For a prime example, you got Kenneka getting off on the elevator. Before she gets off on the elevator, the timestamp jump. So that means when the timestamp jump, that's when the edited video come into play, right? So check this out. Listen to this shit.
Studios then, or y'all
Video studios?
yes.
I'm not sure actually. Usually exports using EXE, like on VMS player. We usually don't have video studio, like anything like that. Let's see, what is exported clips? Are you exporting from MVR, correct?
Yes.
Okay. There should be a folder with like 3GP files or something similar to that. Do you see that in the exported folder? No.
Let me pull it up real quick if you don't mind.
Now you see that? Check this out, right? Look how the dude talking. Yeah, it's supposed to be some files. So if Scrape drop on the files now, and he got it. Y'all see this? It's really looking more bad. It's really starting to look real bad for Scrape drop. It's really starting to look real bad for Scrape drop. Cause check this out. Let's listen to it, gang. Watch how this shit finna fuck everything.
Yeah, they export the 3GP in, hold on, let me make sure. Because we're trying to figure out if there's a way for it to be tampered with and then put back to EXE, because usually they do not have an SDK attached to it, and then when the SDK come back to the copyright, it comes back to a Visual Studios, which I'm.
Notice they talking about a copyright strike, and remember King Rob was trying to trademark Kenneka Jenkins' name. Now it's making sense when he disguising this phone call. You know what I'm talking about? And then look, if you listen closely, this is what I learned about editing videos when it came to Kenneka Jenkins. Cause once you edit videos, you need to export the files and put them in the right files. You want to show this in a media file, or show this video in a video file. What kind of file that you want to save? The import 15 JPEG, some shit like that, right? If you listen closely, what he's saying, he telling you like, damn, can you edit some out the footage, then put it back in? That's what they did right there. Fine. But he trying to ask that question from everybody so y'all can think the expert saying, no, there's no possible way that you can do that. Because keep this in mind what MTV said about when it came to the files. The TV, the detective, he said there's no way that you can edit the ESE file, the executable file, and puts it back in there. You see what I'm talking about? Right? So check this out. Listen to what he's saying.
I'm trying to wonder why would a copyright be Visual Studios if.
Oh, Visual Studio. Oh, okay. I mean, SDK is Visual Studio. That's yeah, it's like a programming software.
And
that makes sense. SDK, yeah.
And y'all do use that Visual Studios?
No, Visual Studios. Yeah, I use it in school, but we don't use it at all here.
Well, okay, so that would be, so will that be weird for me to see a file and then it says that on it?
I think it's real. I'm trying to see one of the exports to make sure. So I'm like, it's possibly use it to like for like a database file to keep it normally. But yeah, I'm anything. It's weird to have that. Let's see. I'll export clip file, and I found some export clips.
Okay, it says I can save it as an EXE or save as a 3GP.
Yeah, so PGP is how it's saved normally, and EXE just like lets you format nicely, so you don't have to open it using some kind of weird file viewer.
Right.
Open clip stuff, right? Yeah.
That's what I just said. You see what I'm saying? That's what I just said, right? That's why when Scrapedrop tried to ask him, yeah, can you edit this and take it out and put it back in, and with these editing tools, and y'all see where this shit going, right?
Yeah, I haven't heard of anyone exporting, like changing like these clips before. But I guess theoretically it's possible. If it is, we don't know how to do it.
But is it possible? Because, okay, let me read the message I got. So I decided not to reinstall. Okay, let me go to another one. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Reinstall because okay, let me read the message I got. So I decided not to reinstall. Okay, let me go to another one. Hold on, let me read the message I got. So I decided not to reinstall. Okay.
So that just show proof that he already was on the software while he talking to him. He already got it installed on his computer. So when he was telling him, you know, yeah, what file I can, you know what I'm saying, save it on the MPG or the JPEG or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So what he actually doing on his computer, the person got him back from the start. And so when he tried to, you know what I'm talking about, go by the way he doing it, it's going to ask you, do you want to reinstall? Cause what that's going to do is reinstall everything that he got on this computer. He don't want to do that yet because he don't know if some of his data going to get deleted in the processing, you know what I'm talking about? So it's just like if you try to save a file and you try to save it again, it can be like, damn, do you want to replace this file? This file is already exist. Y'all see what I'm saying? Check this out. Listen to this.
Okay, let me go to another one. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Okay.
As far as I know, it's not possible.
It's not possible?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay, can I read something to you and then you give me your input on it? It says,
wait, what?
Can I read something to you and then you can give me your input? Okay, this is a message from one of my subscribers. It says, now I am not an expert in audio video forensics in any way, so I definitely don't want to mislead you. However, I know what I saw with my own eyes in the surveillance videos. In addition, I am a software analyst, so I do have enough credentials to break down how an exe file can be manipulated. Most applications nowadays are web-based, i.e. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, etc. And assessing them, you simply just need a browser and or mobile app to use them. This may be a little long, but please bear with me, okay? However, before web apps were in existence, there were applications, which is the IT world, we call desktop applications. Media player is one of them. In order to use a Windows desktop application, you must have to launch it via an exe file type, meaning
he just told y'all, once you download the files, right? Once you download the video, it's going to come to an executable file because it's already the edited file. We don't have the original hard drive. And you know what I'm saying, the original data that's on it. So what y'all listen to what he basically saying? Listen to it again.
IT world, we call desktop applications. Media player is one of them. In order to use a Windows desktop application, you must have to launch it via an exe file type, meaning it's simply the way
Hi, y'all, my bad, y'all. I had my microphone mute. Check this out. What you just said, Erica W, executable file. This is what an executable file is, right? In the beginning, check this out what he just said, gang. What Straight Drop just said. Check this out. I'm finna answer your question, Erica B, because what you just said about the executable file, once you convert it, watch this what Trey Gang been trying to tell y'all about that. Remember in the beginning, they gave us the footage of her getting off on the elevators at 1 something, right? I mean, at 2 something, right? In the beginning. And everybody thinking that was the time when she came up missing at 2 something. But it's an executable file, right? Check this out. That's an executable file. Once they changed the timestamp on it, right, and changed it to 3, now you like, damn, which one they gonna go with? 2 or 3 o'clock? Cause now they were like, she getting off on the elevator at 3. Check this out. If I got the executable file that showed 2 something, and then when I download the footage, it's gonna show her getting off on the elevator at 3 something. Once you convert to 3 something, go back to 2 something, right? Just like they gave it us in the beginning, she getting off on the elevator 2 something. Keep this in mind, 2 something is still the executable file. Think about it when you convert it again, and guess what it's gonna go back to? 1 something. And they're gonna match up with everything that, goddamn it, Rose said of the real time that she got off on the elevator, Jack. Hi, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So think about that, right? You see how long it took us to be like, damn, they gave us talking about she got off at 2 something. If in the beginning, check this out. In the beginning, if they would have said and dropped the timestamp on her that she getting off on the elevator at 1 something, it would totally show what the fuck was going on in the lobby. In the lobby, when everybody thinking Kenneka got snatched. Uh-oh. And that's why they can't show that footage of Kenneka in that lobby. See what I'm talking about? Y'all ain't thinking about that? Cause keep this in mind. If you agree with me that Kenneka got off on that elevator at 1 something, think about that lobby footage they showed us of her walking in that area. Coming in, just arriving, but couldn't show that. So next thing you know, save that parking lot footage at 1 something. That's when they showed it at 1 something. That's the reason why they had to show her coming in and arriving at 1 something. You see what I'm saying, gang? So they can cover up what happened in the lobby at 1 something before she got off from the elevator. Andrew Holmes said she did, went to the front desk for a little minute before she got off on the elevator. The moral of the story is Kenneka was in that lobby before she got off on the elevator. I bet you that. Y'all see that? So what I'm basically just told y'all, right? They started out with 2 something to cover up for 1 something. If you would have showed Kenneka getting off on the elevators at 1 something, now when you think about what happened in the lobby at 1 something, why they showed Kenneka getting snatched right there in the fucking lobby? You see what I'm talking about? Think about that, gang. See, they just didn't know how Trey Gang was smart when it came to that footage. Because when I seen every time skipped on that footage, I investigated this shit. And so, look. You got Kenneka, 9th floor, on the cameras, which they took down. Before Kenneka even get off on the elevator, Kenneka somewhere in the lobby. And that's where the other camera gonna show Kenneka in the lobby get snatched but they used that other camera that called it the food court hall, aiming down there. What they did was just show the video with her coming in and match it right when she get to the food court hall. Right? Match it perfectly so when they get there, then you would think it's one video. Cause you synced it on one video, but you didn't see it in the lobby video. You see what I'm saying? Y'all. That's what I said. Now watch this.
To launch it so that you can use it. Upon launch, the app starts assessing the files in the backgrounds the endorser has knowledge of. Whether it's to play a game, watch a video, create a document in Word, etc. However, keep in mind, in order for the functionally to work in any application, it uses several files in the background that users aren't aware of. For example, DLL files, DAT files, image files, video files, etc. The files are only available on the development. These files are only available to those that develop the application and are locked down to average persons. So when you call Vivitech and ask if an exe file can be manipulated, of course the answer is no. Because in reality, the standard user does not have access to do so. Now let me break.
See that? Listen what he just said. He just said the file can't be tampered with. Then turn around and said if it don't have access. Listen to this shit, right, guy? He reading it and listen to the other dude from the cough because he fucking up.
Now let me answer is no. The exe file can be manipulated? Of course the answer is no. Because in reality, the standard user does not have access to do so. Now let me break down how someone with access to the Vivitech SDK can absolutely edit the files.
Now this what we want to hear. So who would have access to file? Risco and Lenny with the approval of the owner. Did you hear what I just said? They gonna need the administrator password that's gonna go back to who? The owner. And what's the owner name? So he just basically told y'all the SES file can't be edited. And he said that. The answer is no. But the answer is yes. Cause the front desk can't edit. Think about it like this. The front desk can't edit the STX file if he don't have the password. Right? Why you think he met up with Risco? Why you think he talking? Y'all see this? He met up with the person that was responsible for turning the camera off because Friends K told us. Said Risco for turning the cameras off. So if Risco for responsible for turning the cameras off and I seen him meet up with Risco in the area where Kenneka body wasn't even found yet. Look.
File can be manipulated? Of course the answer is no. Because in reality, the standard user does not have access to do so. Now let me break down how someone with access to the Vivitech SDK can absolutely edit the files. All right. In reality, the standard user does not have access to do so.
My bad, guy. I had my microphone muted. I need my timer right on my mic, right? You know what I'm talking about? Check this out, right? He finna tell y'all Risco. Keep this in mind. Risco got access to edit the video, right? But they gonna need straight drop help. So he basically telling y'all what Risco did since he got access to the camera, right? So Risco finna edit the footage. This was going on when Miss Teresa was at there looking for her daughter at the front desk, and these niggas could have been behind the front desk or somewhere in the TV room, security room, editing the footage at the same time. So what I'm basically saying is, the person who had access to the footage is Risco, and he know that, and this what they can do to the executable file that we already got.
Now let me break down how someone with access to the Vivatech SDK can absolutely edit the files. All right.
Okay.
I did research for Vivatech, and the first thing I searched for was that they have an API, XML, or SDK capabilities for the surveillance systems, and sure enough, it wasn't hard to find at all. What SDK is exactly? SDK is a software development kit, or dev kit for short. For example, you would need an Android SDK toolkit to build an Android app, or blah blah blah. Let's look at Vivatech, and Vivatech has other things in there. Like, now I'm talking to you from the message. It says like the compiler. You know what that is?
Oh, compiler, yeah, I know what
it says Visual Studios. Why does it say Visual Studios? It says unknown.
Visual Studios. So that means, think about it like this, game. I'm finna expose this. If it's something like this, sure, in the app called Video Studios, right? In the app file, who he trying to expose? Think about that, game. We talk about how you can edit the footage. I show y'all who got access to the footage. Straight Drop got access to the footage because they need him to edit the video. Him and Marco, right? Whatever sick shit they got going on with Crown Plaza, right? That's why they had to become YouTube. So look, check this out. Remember that Lady Rich. Remember Marco. Remember that name Marco. I'm finna blow y'all mind, right? Cause I think we gonna be here for a little minute. Everything what Straight Drop saying, I can verify this. When I told y'all, when I learned how to edit video, once you learn how to edit video, it's not even hard, gang. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's not hard. And everything, the way they talking, you can completely understand it. That's how I built my channel and shit. You see the layouts and all this? I had to... Vision Studio, Marco Films. That's all I just wanted. Y'all see that? And that's in the app of the tools that they using. So think about this. This was just exposure. Sandra's still alive. Thank God. You know what I'm talking about? Vision Studio. I know you try to say Marco, but you got Mario on that, John. You know what I'm talking about? But look, if that's in the app, that's where the editing part come in there. It's like leaving a digital fingerprint. What the Vision Studios come in at? That's where you get pictures on top of pictures on the video, making Kenneka walking. But it could have been pictures of her passed out and they snapping pictures. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't know none of this shit if I ain't looked into how they way to edit the videos. And cause once you look how the way Kenneka on the footage walking, that ain't no walking. That's like. So look, check this out. Watch this.
That's freaking weird. Yeah. So like I know like so SDK is a software development kit, right? You just create your software. I think it's a way for us people to sign up so they can look at little apps to use our products. The why it says SDK is probably because why it says Visual Studio is probably because they have like Visual Studios installed on the computer, and SDK is automatically associated with that because that's the only time they open SDK files is with Visual Studios.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why does that file show up in there? I know there's some weird stuff that shows up when you.
Oh, did y'all just hear that? I just said that. Look, check this list.
Export some of Visual Studios installed on the computer, and SDK is automatically associated with that because that's the only time they open SDK files is with Visual Studios.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why does that file show up in there? I know there's some weird stuff that shows up when you export some of the files. Like there's like a M3U8 file, which is like a playlist file.
This file right here was not like this file right here.
Cause check this out, right, gang? Check this out. Like I edit my video, right? This what they basically talking about. If Video Studio showed up and he told you, I don't know why they showed up, cause that don't supposed to be in the file. That's when the editing tool come in there on the file, cause they use their software that don't normally associate with the file that been released. You see what I'm saying? So just say like, for a prime example, I took all screenshots of pictures, right? And I edit the pictures. I edit the pictures to make me an intro. So what's it gonna do since I went through Power Directory app to make my intro? This what you would get, right? This would be my intro for my live news. Now, think about it like this here. I got all the files that I got on my desktop, but I use the editing video to edit my pictures and make an intro. But guess what's gonna be it? Guess what name they gonna show up in the file and expose how I edit the video, right? Watch this. Now y'all see that? Look at this. Right? Now watch this. See this logo, Power Director popped up on the screen? That's the file that I use. So if you like a hacker or something, be like, how Trey Gang use the app? It just showed you. I used it, Power Directory. And that's a file they're going to show up. You know what I'm talking about? That's what a watermark for. Think about it as a watermark, gang. So this video straight drop just put right here. Now you understand why he said this shit.
And SDK is automatically associated with that because that's the only time they open SDK files is with Visual Studios.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why does that file show up in there? I know there's some weird stuff that shows up when you export some of the files. Like there's like a M3U8 file, which is like a playlist file.
This file right here was not exported. It's still in the exe. You know what I mean? Still in the exe. So that's why we thought it was weird as well. Why would it say? You know, why would it say Visual Studio? Because it usually would say Vivitech.
You see that? Now he brought Vivitech back up. because you can't edit the files on Vividtech. Vividtech is just think about what Vividtech is. Vividtech is to cut the cameras out. It's like a remote on your phone. If you got surveillance footage in your house and you can look on your phone and you know what I'm talking about, all right, that's the app. But you can't edit the video on there, right? Unless you can go on your computer and get into those files and manipulate the camera. You see what I'm talking about? You got two choices. Go in the drive, meaning that, you know, man, y'all, this shit simple. You see what I'm saying? This simple as hell. And he really messed up because he basically just told us how they edit the video.
Yeah, so it says exe. So wait, does the file say exe or does it say Visual what's the file that says Visual Studio?
Okay, let me see what it says. It says, okay, first thing it says compiler Visual Studios unknown. The creator 9.111 and date created was January 10th, 2020. The file description is the media player application.
Okay.
And the internal name media player. Original file name is VMS media player exe.
Okay. So it is a VMS exe. It says. So where does it say Visual Studios when you try to open it, or just like when you view the properties?
This is the import result summary.
Does it say like open with Visual Studio or something similar to that, or no?
Nah, when it opens up in Vividtech. That's why I'm.
It opens up in Vividtech, but they edited through Visual Studio. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all see that? I can understand this shit because this what I had to go through making my goddamn video. Yeah, cause look, it's saying him and Marco, right? That's what it basically saying. You got him and Marco in the office. Briscoe put the password in so they can cover up for themselves. Since something ain't going right with him and Briscoe, he switched the content like, yeah, the friends did it. You know what I'm talking about? Instead of the real murder. Cause keep this in mind, he always named the killer. And said who choked her in the kitchen downstairs. Remember that? Right? So all that shit, that's what he talking about. Yeah, it's a software. And that's your blueprint and your fingerprint. That's the app they use. Is that the same studio? Because once you work at it like a music studio, them files too. Because you deal with movies, pictures, photoshops, all this old shit. You see what I'm saying? So if you edit your tool, all you got to do is bring your laptop. And Scrape Drop had his laptop with him at the hotel carrying that job. So that's how you would get Visual Studios out on the format that Crown Plaza dropped. Do an IP address attack on that and see who owned that. See what I'm saying, gang? Oh, this shit done got exclusive.
I'm calling you.
Okay, so open the Vitex. So it seems they're working here normally. So where do you see the Visual Studios part? Just
I seen that
looking at my speaker.
On the import results on the summary of the file.
Some of your were you viewing this information just like through Windows or?
We pulled it up. We downloaded some software to see where, like, what's basically.
He just basically slipped up. What you just said in the chat, hold on. Lady Rich. Y'all read the chat. Lady Rich said, it said him and Marco, it just not saying it straight up. Y'all remember I just read that comment. Why he just mentioned the word we after she just made this post?
I seen that on the import results on the summary of the file.
Were you viewing this information just like through Windows or?
We pulled it up. We downloaded some software to see where, like, what's basically running this program, or what's, you know what I mean, was it edited? Mm-hmm. We're trying to figure out. We think that something was edited off of these visuals. And
hi, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Now you see how, there you go. Ain't TBS stuttering like a motherfucker. Drop stupid, LOL. You see that what I said? Now he at the part was like, I want to know why these Visual Studios showing up. Is this the part where they can edit the footage in the STX file? Remember that? You see what I'm saying? Think about it like that, gang. You got the video out, Visual Studios linked to an executable file that Rosemont draw. That's why Straight Drop made that song saying, did it happen at 1:30 or 1:50? Once you go back to the elevator footage of Kenneka getting off at 2 something, convert that footage and it gonna show you what? 1 something. She getting off on the elevator. That's why he made the song to Greg Hughes. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying? He keeps saying we. He just let, who is we? Him and Marco. And keep this in mind, they had King Rob back there with them too. While they were doing this shit, right? Look at this shit.
And people keep saying that EXE cannot be edited, but then there's other people saying that if you have an SDK, you could edit anything and bring it back to an EXE. If basically that would do, I was told.
Yeah, normally, yeah, you have to have some like normal like DSL or DLL files. You have to have that information to create the EXE, and you can't like decompile it, so you can't backwards do it. So you have to have that information prior. For this,
and keep this in mind, the motto of this story is you can't do none of this shit unless you have the administrator password. And this a dead giveaway. Subpoena this in court. You see what I'm saying? Before you do all this, somebody got to type in the password. If you want to use my laptop, if you don't know my password on that job, you can't access shit on it. You see what I'm saying? But if we work a deal out, you help me, I help you. Well, let me help you edit the footage. All they just, look, they already know what time the event happened. That's when you get the erasing coming from after footage. Because all they did was use they rap video tools that come from video studios where they come to all the editing, you know what I'm saying, to crop out backgrounds, erase backgrounds to make you show, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now look,
This is actually a pretty low-level EXE. Essentially runs a VMS player and puts the BGP files into it. So, like I said, I don't know if it's possible for it to be edited, but if this is not a very high-level program, so it is. Likely if they were edited, they would just take some different BGP files, video files, and create EXE with it. Do you know what it's named? The EXE file that got exported, or?
CFO, like you mean the title of the camera?
Yeah, that's the title.
Y'all listen closely. Listen closely.
Oh, yeah, the title of the export. Like mine has the MAC address, for example, when it first imports or first exports. It's MAC address. It's the date and a time after that.
Where will I find that at, sir?
That's just the name of the file itself that got exported. I have a 3GB file, the EXE file.
Okay, it says up here, executable format, portable executed.
And he on the same file, meaning he got access to some files. Uh-oh! You see what I'm saying? Look. He got the file. He got the file and going through them. You hear his mouse clicking. You see how he coaching them yeah, go to these files. So could keep this in mind, you still in the edit version of the file. That's why he keeps saying, yeah, when you go back to the export file, it's already showed up Visual Studios. And look, and when he said Visual Studio, and go back to where they edited it. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you could tell how they edited it. Because once you go back to the studio file, because that's the edited version, right? That's why he stumbled, you know what I'm saying, on the question what he asked him. So check this out for a prime example.
For example, when it first imports or first exports, it's MAC address. It's the date and a time after that.
Where will I find that at, sir?
That's just the name of the file itself that got exported. I have a 3GB file, the EXE file.
Okay, it says
once you edit the STX file, right, you're going to have to export the file. Export the file is upload it, right? Y'all know I should have you look. It's a lot of people finna understand what I'm saying, because if you a YouTuber creator, a video maker, it's over with. Cause they finna tell you the same shit what I'm finna tell y'all, and I ain't even experienced on this shit. So look, once you just said when I get through editing my video, my intro, boom. Before I upload it, I got to export it, and then exporting it upload it. It's still gonna be edited footage. So when he telling him, yeah, the video studio, that's the editor app. You go in, what the camera, y'all hear what he said? What's the camera name on the footage that this file showing up on? Meaning when he asks him, what's the camera name that the file that the video studios is showing? And he slipped up and said this.
Up here, executable format.
It's MAC address. It's the date and a time after that.
Where will I find that at, sir?
That's just the name of the file itself that got exported. I have a 3GB file, the EXE file.
Okay, it says up here, executable format, portable executed, executable location, desktop KG upstairs, and has numbers beside of it. I didn't directly do this one right here. But this is the same file I do have on my computer, but another woman.
There you go. You found your editor. He said he ain't got all the files on this computer. Pie y'all. See that, gang? Listen what he just said. we just found the area and they just prove our theory.
Did they execute a location, desktop KG upstairs, and has numbers beside of it? I didn't directly do this one right here. But this is the same file I do have on my computer. But another woman did this for me. She's the one that's telling me that they can be edited if you have the SD.
Y'all heard that? Busted. It don't get no better than this game. Hear it one more time.
SDK.
The exe file that got exported, and for this is actually a pretty low-level exe of Visual Studio to mix them up.
All right, we gonna start it from the top, gang, and just listen to everybody closely. Since I broke it down, we know Visual Studio is the editing file they use. So once you look at the footage of Kenneka walking the hall, think about it like it's a rap video. Think about it's a rap video once you see Kenneka in the hall, because you see her body movements, right? All they did was just took the tax scene out of it and the kidnapping out of it, right? With the editing skill of a rap video, because this file gonna come from a studio. And what studio this dealing with? Rappers. Look up Vision Studios. And I show y'all who had Vision Studio. Marco. Right? Marco. Got his own studio company with Photoshop and doing weddings, photography, you know what I'm saying? And all this old shit. So watch what Straight Drop finna say. You just found the editors. Him, Marco, editing the footage with Risco, with the police now, and listen to this phone call when they talk about the video studio. That's your editing app. That's what you're gonna see on the Kenneka Jenkins case.
When it opens up in Vivitech. That's why I'm calling you.
Okay, yes, open the Vivitech. So it seems they're working normally. So,
and keep this in mind, the app opened up in Videotech, meaning if Risco turned the phone off and he the one got access to that and he came back to the app Videotech. So watch this. Whatever they were watching on the phone, they edited it in the Videotech app. So keep this in mind, if the camera off in the hotel, if the camera not recording and it's recording on the phone through the Videotech, that's where the video studios come in at. Pay y'all. Think about that. That just gave you a link to Straight Drop, Marco, and Risco when they come to the 36-hour footage. Pay y'all a Disney Trace. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know why would he even go live and mention it. He must wanted to risk it all when he was doing this video in the first place. Watch this shit.
So where you see the Visual Studios part? Just
I seen that
looking at my speak.
On the import results on the summary of the file.
Summary results. Where are you viewing this information? Just like through Windows or?
We pulled it up. We downloaded some software to see what's basically running this program, or what's, you know what I mean, was it edited? Mm-hmm. We're trying to figure out. We think that something was edited off of these visuals, and people keep saying that EXE cannot be edited, but then there's other people saying that if you have an SDK, you could edit anything and bring it back to an EXE. If basically that would I was told.
Yeah. Normally, yeah, you have to have some normal DSL or DLL files. You have to have that information to create the EXE, and you can't decompile it, so you can't backwards do it. So you have to have that information prior. For this is actually a pretty low-level EXE. Essentially, runs a VMS player and puts the BGP files into it. So, like I said, I don't know if it's possible for it to be edited, but if this is not a very high-level program, so it is. Likely, if they were edited, they would just take some different BGP files or video files and create EXE with it. Do you know what it's named? The exe file that got exported, or?
CFO, like you mean the title of the camera?
Yeah, that's the title. Yeah, the title of like the export. Like mine has like the MAC address, for example, when it first imports or first export. It's MAC address. It's like the date and like a time after that.
Where will I find that at, sir?
That's just the name of the file itself that got exported. Like I have a 3 GB file, the exe file.
Okay, it says up here, executable format, portable executable, executable location, desktop KG upstairs, and has numbers beside of it. I didn't directly do this one right here. But this is the same file I do have on my computer. But another woman did this for me, and she's the one that's telling me that they can be edited if you have the SDK.
Yeah, it's really unlikely, and if it was, I don't think you would need the SDK to do it.
What do you mean is if you don't need SDK to do what?
So SDK just I haven't messed with the SDK too much with software development kit. So I don't know if it has the tools that would be possible, but theoretically, if someone knew a lot about it, and with SDK they could do it possibly. It's also unlikely, and I feel like there's better ways to do it than edit the exe than just creating their own video file themselves or their own DGP file. I'm just trying to see if there's any irregularities with exporting. I think you did that yourself. You exported it, and do you see any irregularities with the clip you exported with the clip they sent you?
Yes, basically. She did it. She did it with the clip that she had from the files. Like it was like a situation that happened, and they gave us a whole hard drive full of files of
Okay.
And that's what she did it from.
So she has the whole hard drive itself.
Yes, I have it as well. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, yeah. So then, then it's even less likely because like the exported clip you think is tampered with is one you exported yourself. Like that's
it's the one that
even more likely for it to be tampered with. And then if it was, you can just view the footage or compare it to that exported footage. It should be the same. If they're the same, right? If they're tampered with, they would be different.
So if you import it, so after you export it, it'll be different.
If it was tampered with, it'd be different, but it shouldn't be different because it got exported normally, right? It just exports the video clip. So and if they tampered with it, it would have to be before it got exported. And that's
my main. That's what I'm trying to say. If it was edited before we got the hard drives, you see what I'm trying to say? So even if
so if it's got like a hard drive, it has nothing to do with the exe file itself. It would be before it got exported the footage itself.
Exactly.
And that's a little hard to do because it's like a Linux drive. It's not too normal, and then so they just take the hard drive completely, then like not the NVR, just took out that hard drive.
Yeah, the whole hard drive is Vivatech. And when I open it up, all these files are the file descriptions are media player applications, but they open up. They opened up in Vivatech in their EXEs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. But like, so I guess I'm good. So do you have NVR there, or would you be able to plug this in NVR and it works normally, or no?
I mean, these videos like they skip, they buffer, they rewind, fast forward without like automatically glitches. A lot of these files glitch. I don't know if that's regular, but a lot of them glitch. A lot of them, the whole world thinks that it's a cover up, you know. So I'm not really trying to put you into that. I'm just trying to get your information from you. But
I got you. Yeah. So I guess that could just be recording. Like it has prompt recording. That's why it's glitchy. If you view like normal recording, like a different date, different time, is it still like skipping like that, or no?
Yeah. A lot.
It is, yes. Yeah.
If you rewind
it, in that case, it's likely just the footage itself is not consistent, rather than because if they edited it, they will only edit that one part, right? They wouldn't edit the whole thing to be all glitchy. So it's more likely that it just seems to be like the footage itself, like the recorder couldn't keep up, hence the skipping.
Like, okay, I'm not gonna say everything does it. I'm gonna say that the areas we look at, because they gave us a whole lot of things, but a lot of the footage we're not looking at.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, well, like you can't know for sure because they can't. There's like no trace of edited it. But one is very unlikely for what I've seen for this footage. And if you just look at different dates and stuff, if it exhibits similar like symptoms of that, then it's likely just the record itself had problems. But
that's another thing too. Like the times don't match to the crime. Like, say a picture was taken at on a folders too. They have pictures. They say that a crime happened at 12:30. It will say a whole different time, like an hour before that, and people are saying
hour before that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's honestly not that unusual, just because the time is set on the NDR itself. Someone is off by like an hour or like a different time zone.
Right.
But again, there's consistency, right? If that only one time was off by an hour, but the other days are normal, then that's kind of suspicious. But if everything's off like by an hour and like everything's kind
even
of
even on the visuals, there's 2 timestamps. There's one to the left and there's one to the right. They're telling us to ignore the one to the left and go by the one on the right. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Let's get that pussy bitch the fuck out the way. I'm taking this shit straight to the feds in the morning. And I done sent this shit over to them now. I hope they put the needle in this bitch ass nigga arm right fucking now. I will do the goddamn job. And then I will put the needle in everybody's arm, like the whole fucking family. So by them doing that, let's keep calling the police. Please drop those police numbers through my chat, too, on those niggas. Well, I want to tell the police you did something, I can do it. You ain't got to do nothing about it. Oh, Eastern Way stayed at y'all? Chicago? Okay, call Chicago then. Okay, well, let's call Chicago police. Right now, we can just drop the police numbers in here too, as well, and let the police know that he snatched a 15-year-old girl. Everyone call the police.
That's why you understand King Rob narrative when it comes to what he exposing. See what I'm saying? Think about that.
Station and tell them we got the pictures of him dragging a 15-year-old girl to her demise, and no one has seen her since. We need this man locked up. Someone drop the police numbers in there. Let's call these people, y'all, right now, and let them know that he dragged a 15-year-old girl to her demise. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to make sure that every law enforcement in the world knows you. Y'all, let's get this motherfucker locked up. Out of him. And we can get this motherfucker locked up, y'all, all type of shit gonna come through. They're gonna Donald Fix put in that Temple, Texas Police Department, y'all. Talk nice to them people, talk nice to him. You tell the people about his record. Tell people look at his record in Virginia Beach. You mothers in there, tell them, you mothers, you tell them you're scared of this motherfucker on YouTube. First thing in the morning is we're gonna, I need Minnie's car. When she was on Chosen Live, when she tried to jump up there and bust him out and say, hey, y'all, this motherfucker was at the Crown Plaza. That's why he kept saying, you got there on the when you get to the hotel, remember, y'all, she said she got there the 4th and she left the 14th. And she said it on live. She said she got there at 4. Chosen knew it too. Chosen like, well, where you sleeping at? Chosen wouldn't let her talk. She was gonna bust his ass out. He wouldn't let her talk. She was gonna go crazy on his ass. She said she looked up and like, damn, that's the dude that was at the hotel. And this motherfucker doing the Kenneka shit. She looked on YouTube like, damn, look at that motherfucker right there that was at the hotel. Okay, did you see the door over there? Yeah. James Coleman and all them?
That was James Coleman over there in the cut, yes, sir.
That was James Coleman Chosen was talking about that was walking through that hallway, wasn't it? I mean, that was walking up to get his money when his face was blew out and Chosen kept saying that was him, wasn't it?
That was him.
Chosen knew it. His face was blew out, but he said he couldn't get rid of that motherfucker Denton. He said, Chosen said it too, Chosen. Y'all, and then when he did that video, y'all, I swear to God, you couldn't see nothing on that dude's face. I was like, how this motherfucker 100% sure? You know that's James Coleman. And then that motherfucker said, hey, yeah, you can't get rid of this dent in his head, though. Y'all, I was like, God damn, this motherfucker cold. Stupid motherfucker was there. They didn't know I was super slicing, though. Slicing they dumb ass. And this when he coming to pick his money up.
Told y'all, gang. See what I'm talking about? Told y'all. Now y'all understand everything. What they saying. Straight Draw got control of the footage. Him and Marco. That's why King Raul, like, you got the murderers trying to frame me at a crime scene. Now they just gave confirmation that Straight Draw and Marco got powers to put Marco on the footage at the crime scene. If that's why they all fell apart, if that's why Marco fell out with King Rob fell out with the people that had access to the footage. Look who King Rob was close to the most. Marco, because he edited the footage. Chose the king know it all, right? But Straight Drop is the enemy. Cause keep this in mind, Straight Drop really starting all the beef and the war and shit. Cause he's spooked, scared, and he want control of the full Kenneka Jenkins narrative. See what I'm saying? When you put it all together, listen to this shit, what he about to say right here.
Let me finish what it
Did y'all hear say Chosen pretty much knew everything, and that's how he came out on YouTube. He came out on YouTube knowing everything. When he found that director's motherfucking one, I was like, God damn, this motherfucker cold. But he kept like, look.
Now go back to the parking lot of this. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn these Let me turn these off. First of all, let me go to my radar right quick. When they come to that parking lot footage.
They wanted to keep it all concealed, but it makes sense. If any truth to what that security guard said, that they watched Kenneka walk into that room on the 11th floor, and he said the room was full of trainees, so there had to be Jadam 4 in the room. Y'all recall what I said the other day? People got in rooms and look up and like, damn, what the fuck is going on? So, here's a question. If it's true what Shamaya said, she watched Kenneka walk.
Watch this, guy. This how the parking lot footage finna come what King Rob was talking about. Everything what King Rob just mentioned. Look how dumb these people were exposing the truth and telling on each other. in public. When it comes to that parking lot footage, hold on, gang. I gotta bring up that parking lot footage. Cause this is why the parking lot footage is so important. Remember Kenneka, they covered Kenneka Jenkins up with the Adidas jacket and they put sunglasses on Kenneka. We didn't see Kenneka walk in the hotel room with no sunglasses on. But mysteriously, she got sunglasses on and with Adidas jacket outfit covering up her body. And think about what Franz K said when her clothes was missing. Hold on, guys. I got to find it. I hope I didn't pass it. Yep, I passed that, John. This was Marco page when he telling y'all about the parking lot, right? It got Chosen King came out with too much information. Hold on, let me see. What is John at? I gotta find it. Y'all be patient with me. All this shit criminating. Damn, gang, I think it's on the other channel. I think it's on the other channel. I don't know how I passed it, John. Let me try one more time. One more time. Damn, I pulled it up last time. It might don't be on this channel. I think it's on King Rob channel. Oh yeah, it's on Marco News. Yeah, I knew I was doing it wrong. I knew I had it wrong. Right here, guy. It gon' look, it's right here. Hold on, let me find it. Right here, gang.
When you see a black man and a white man, I'm just saying, I'm not racist, but you see a black man and a white man walking in cahoots like that nowadays, there's something going on. I'm just telling you, man. Look at
See what I'm saying? So he want us to believe that whenever you see a black man and a white man walking together, they on straight bullshit. What about the black man and the white man that's out here taking care of business for real? What about them? What about us? What about them? Everybody not on bullshit. I know y'all all want us.
That's what it brought all that shit about the black man and the white man, because they on camera with the black man and the white man, right?
To believe that, but we're not. He want us to believe whenever you see a black motherfucker and a white motherfucker, it's just bullshit in the air. No, whenever we see you, motherfucker, we know it's bullshit in the air. That's what we know. Fuck what you talking about, because you ain't talking about shit.
his dome. He the only one who sides of his head like it's smushed in like a.
Another one too, Queen, is the funeral happened.
Real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think, was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think, was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage.
Now, all the conversation they were talking about when they come to the files and edit it, they gonna come back to the parking lot footage. Cause that's where you're gonna see it is. Now think about this. Is this enough to convince everybody like, man, that parking lot footage gotta be some serious? Trey ain't keep mentioning and stressing it. Cause keep this in mind. I'm gonna tell y'all how I know y'all didn't watch the parking lot footage. Cause if you watched it, you would be immediately in my chat be like, Trey Gang, spill the tea. I seen the same shit too. Cause keep this in mind, I can show y'all a comment that somebody, shout out to the person too, Free Game, you know what I'm talking about? Free Game. Free Game watched the parking lot, he hit that comment and he told me, he said, Trey Gang, is it just me? This what I seen on the footage. I ain't even go disclose the text cause everything what he just said is true, what he saw on that footage. That's why you got them making these videos like this.
You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't that many people at the original kickback. These three people you see running through the parking lot, Irene, Kenneka, and probably like two more people. It was real shallow. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. It was real shallow. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. It ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke, man. Now listen, they coming outside. They receiving some type of phone call. You can't see it right here. But they about to jet out. I wonder who called them. Yep, and they jetting out.
Check this out. Y'all see that? Look, y'all don't understand why they running out. Y'all know what time the clock say? When you see them running out, what I told y'all about the executable file, and look at the timestamp. Now you know the real time when they really ran out. That's why Chosen King said, you see the killers picking up Kenneka. See what I'm talking about? For a prime example, right? Look. You see, he got the time cropped out. He got the time cropped out. See that, gang? And guess what? They just check this out. If you want to know what happened to Kenneka, how she got in the pool, look what he just said.
It was real shallow. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka.
And guess what? And that's what exactly you gonna see. If you know Kenneka got assaulted in the parking lot, and you got these people saying the killer picking up Kenneka, if he said you could see it, that means you could see it. Right? Just like I saw it. And any other YouTuber got the video, they saw it. And that's why nobody ain't showing the parking lot. See what I'm talking about? Listen to what he said. Listen to this shit.
But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer.
But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. It was real shallow. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka.
He was already telling you about her breathing. He was already telling you about her breathing. Y'all hear this shit?
But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though.
See that game? Watch this. This where you gonna see it at. In the parking lot. And he said you can watch it. And you can see it for yourself. So, if I tell you what I saw, would you believe me? See what I'm talking about? They said you can watch this on the footage. In the parking lot. Look at the footage. Look what he's showing you. Look at the title name that's on the footage. Kenneka Jenkins, where was her friends? Right? Think about what Franz K said about the parking lot. Right?
Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. It ain't no joke, man.
What you say, B. Wood? When you talked about the pool, my heart sank. Why do you think they said you about to see the killers finna pick up Kenneka? See that? I can't even make this. I can't make this shit up. Ain't the pool right there? That ain't just 33 King. You see what I'm talking about? And look, and that's all I'm gonna show off the parking lot. Right? Let me get out of this, go to my podcast. And check this out. They know the J4K community is so dumbed down. Look, watch this, gang. Check this out. Watch this. Matter of fact, no, I don't want that one. Give me this one. Watch this, gang. Hell of a chick. Hold on, watch this. Check this out, guys. I'm finna show y'all live. Hold on. Let me go to her. Hold on, guys. I got the let me go to this. Watch this, guy. Hold up. Now y'all see Hell of a Cheek Road? Damn, I wish I can blow it up. It's still showing the same. Hold on. Now this Hell of a Cheek, right? Keep this in mind. This Hell of a Cheek shit. I'm gonna adjust the screen so y'all can see this shit, right? Y'all see this right quick? Look, listen to what this said, right? Hold on, guys. This Hell of a Cheek shit said, watch this. Watch how strong the gay, watch how strong the truth stand out when you expose some shit. I don't care what you believe. I got proof that that girl was cremated and that was I'm going by. I don't believe none of you YouTube because y'all working. Y'all all working together just like I know Straight Drop was there helping them edit the video. And they come from Hell of a Chick. See what I'm talking about? So look, when I was trying to tell y'all, and I was like, man, look y'all, these YouTubers, y'all just don't know how serious it is. I exposed it. Right? You got Hell of a Chick saying the same thing I said. Here go another YouTuber. But keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, right? She said she got proof. She said she got proof. Straight Drop helped them edit the video. I got proof that that girl was cremated, and this what I'm going back. I don't believe none of y'all YouTube because y'all working together, just like I know Straight Drop was there helping them edit the video. See that game? Now look, the reason why I'm saying this, cause look at all hell broke loose when you start mentioning one something. Once you mention it, one something, you cannot ignore this. Right? You cannot ignore this. This footage right here. See what I'm saying? Once you expose one something, look what it's gonna bring you back to. Payal. Payal. Now I don't know about the cremation part, but one thing I do know, there is proof that Straight Drop edited the footage, him and Marco. See, think about this. Y'all just subscribe, y'all click on videos to watch. You got actually people out here doing research to give you this kind of information. And look what it go back to, the parking lot, right? The same.
It ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke, man. Now listen, they coming outside. They receiving some type of phone call. You can't see it right here, but they about to jet out. I wonder who called them. Yep, and they jetting out.
Now check this out. See what that parking lot could show? Guess what just happened in the social media street? You got YouTubers claiming they discovered something new and dropping bombshells and all this old shit. You see what y'all to go for? You see what y'all to go for? You know what I'm talking about? You got, and this before I got the letter. I wasn't thinking about none of this. And when this exposed the pool, this exposed the parking lot. Because you got to go through the parking lot to get to the pool. If your ass on the camera in the South Food Court Hall, the camera gonna show you walking out the exit door where the pool is, where the garden patio is. And you got all this running. And you mean to tell me you still interested in the devil showing y'all? Look, when I mentioned the front desk, I said they ain't even gonna show y'all the front desk. But when they try to show it, now you got another narrative to go with a story. Oh, Trey Gang, they said when you showed the front desk, there was somebody calling the front desk and letting them know they were beating Kenneka up, trying to make a story to go with what I'm saying. So check this out, right? If you really want to know the truth, you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to lie, go subscribe to the rest of them suckers and keep watching them. And stay out my lane, Jack. You're going to have to pick and choose one. You did what I'm talking about? You're going to have to pick and choose, because if you the part of the Payal gang, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you the Payal gang. But your ass a op, if you ain't down with the Trey gang, you a op to me. Because I know what I'm talking about. Because you hear the murder suspects right now, and I call them murder suspect for a reason. Because guess what they saying and showing you what's on the footage in the parking lot.
Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Kenneka had been killed, y'all.
And it's on the parking lot footage. And I rest my case because the court, the notice now, the court paper know where to look to. They had to look. Look, check this out, y'all. Check this out. The courts know about this parking lot footage. Mm-hmm. The court know about this parking lot footage. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, goddamn it, I'm J for K all the way. And all I do is things I research, I bring it to y'all and let y'all know what I find. So check this out. If you ain't got a motherfucker that showed the parking lot footage around there, they the ops. If they ain't talking about the parking lot footage, they the ops. I don't give a fuck about who your favorite YouTuber. I don't give a fuck who you look up to. But yeah, later on down the line, you gonna see the truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so keep acting green that you don't know. If you say you J for the K community, right? What happened to Kenneka? Who's the killers? That's all I want to know, right? If you want to know that, watch the parking lot footage. All you gotta do is convert the time. Mm-hmm. And you'll see a murder tape. Mm-hmm. Cause why you think they didn't edit this shit out?
It's out. Yep. And then they who called them? Yep. And then they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. They who told who called them? Yep. And then they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Who told who called them? Yep. And then they jetting out.
And guess what you got? A time of death. Hi, y'all. He just gave you the time of death. What does footage show? What if the autopsy report came back at this time frame? See it on the screen and said this when Kenneka died. Why you think the autopsy people didn't tell you the time of death? But they came to you with a cause of death. But not the time of death, because you got the cause of death, you know what time the death is, right? So do what everybody else do. Cover up the timestamp and manipulate it. Yeah. So go to your favorite YouTube and tell that sucker to break this shit down like I can do it. Because I got the truth. You didn't want to come out. Hey, y'all. I got the truth, Jack. If nobody that don't up their press on these suckers to release their footage, I'ma treat y'all like y'all the ops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let you keep watching the live. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you know what was going on in the court papers, look, watch this game. What time they say on their footage? And you heard the suspect said this.
Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Who told?
See that? And he said Kenneka being killed, and who what?
Who called them?
And who called them? So when I show you straight drop on the footage, editing video with the help of Risco and all this, so who will be able to call the friend and to meet them where Friends K will be at? And he telling us to watch all this shit. See what I'm talking about? Oh, I got so much exclusive feed. Remember, keep this in mind. Chloe was always trolling me. Every day she made a video about me. But it all stopped. Why it all stopped? Why Chloe just zip like tight, lip tied on Trey Gang? All of a sudden she was the number one troll. But she stopped. Y'all don't know why the reason she stopped. Because I said something that stirred every one of these bitches up. But y'all didn't listen. Y'all heard it, but you didn't listen to it. What I'm saying, check this out. Why the bitch ain't said nothing about Trey Gang no more. And you was the number one troll. Right? Why Hell of a Chick just told y'all all you YouTubers working together. Now look, keep this in mind. I got on Hell of a Chick ass. If Hell of a Chick saying this shit, the same shit, what I'm telling y'all, and me and her fell out, what they telling y'all, we got something in common. These YouTubers working together. Payal. She either dry snitching and exposing the whole setup with Trey Gang putting this shit out, or she found out the hard way and said, damn, you really can't even trust YouTube if you do your research. You see what I'm saying? Think about that. Y'all sitting up here talking about y'all want to know what happened to Kenneka, and you don't want to watch the parking lot footage. You would rather go on another sucker channel and listen to some other shit. Ain't hard to figure this shit. I'm glad it ain't my daughter. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad it ain't. I'm glad it. You know what I'm talking about? Good. Just focus on this. I got proof. She saying she was cremated. I don't know about that, but she said she got proof. Let her present it. Cause she got proof, that means she finna show that. Know what I'm talking about? Cause proof means you got receipts, not no talking. Whenever she says she got proof, she gonna present something. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. If I don't see eye to eye with her, but it's the truth what she's saying. She said she got proof. She got some proof. Until she expose herself and really don't have the receipts and come with a narrative with that. But she also got proof that everybody working together, and she knows Scrape Drop was there helping them edit the video. Now, what time that was? What time I showed y'all Scrape Drop will be at the hotel helping Risco and them edit the video. This shit on footage. This shit on footage. You see what I'm talking about? All this on footage, especially the parking lot. That's the murder tape. And I close my case. And I'm through talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Could keep this in mind. I am not going live until a YouTuber pull up a parking lot footage. And I'm going to do it like that. And let's see how long this shit gonna take. Cause I ain't got to go live doing this shit no more. Cause everything now, the narrative already done been exposed. I mean, they already panicking behind the scenes, the court paper, they filed motions and shit. It's going down in the court system. It's going down in the court system. Y'all unaware what's really going on in the court system. You see what I'm saying now? Do y'all know what's really happening in the court? If you really having in the court, you know what I'm saying? If you find out what's going on in the court, it'll make you really think about the case. And you won't even be so much focused on YouTube, because now you're gonna want to see the parking lot footage, the 9-4 camera where they already hid in the freezer camera. See what I'm talking about? That's real talk. And that's a challenge for me. I don't blame you, Trey. I appreciate that, Sheila Jackson. Cause check this out. This just to show you that who the ops is. They'll let you know that look. Cause once I do that, they're gonna teach every motherfucker lesson. Damn. I'm watching these suckers and these folks still ain't pull up the parking lot footage, but they claiming they got some new information. Yeah, keep me quiet, right? Keep me quiet. Just don't bring up that parking lot footage. See what I'm talking about? That's why my whole channel done switched to a news report. Cause next time you know, the next content I'm finna do is weather reports, hurricane, earthquakes and shit like this for if your ass in the zebras, monkeys, and all this old shit, yeah, I got a Discovery channel for your ass too. I'm finna run this whole like a live network. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I be blazing the kush up, looking at the lions and shit, chasing the female tigers around there. You know what I'm saying, man? Come here, bitch. Yeah, cause look, don't y'all know? Let me go to my room right quick, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Y'all come to me in the podcast, so I gotta tell y'all a story. Cause this Kenneka Jenkins done stressed me the fuck out. All this hard work I done put in, goddamn, but I got a foul mouth. I be cussing all the time. So yeah, I had to go talk to my therapist. And I talked to my therapist. We had a long conversation. I was telling what I was frustrated about. I'm like, God damn it, you don't understand the motherfucker. I can't stand them. And they like, man, you just can't convince YouTube. You know, that's the public. You all they gonna always frustrate you. If you got a foul mouth, go buy you a dog. A stress relief dog. So that's what I did. So I went and bought me a stress relief dog, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? A female, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and they paid for my therapist paid for it because the insurance they gave me, they were like, yeah, these funds is recommended for you a stress relief dog that whenever you get mad, you can rub the dog and name the dog a name that'll take your mind off of it. So I was like, look, I went in there, I got me a little, I'm in the dog pound, found me a stress release dog. I found the female dog. I said, yeah, I want me a female dog. So I picked out that pretty little female dog, and they were like, what do you want to name her? And I couldn't even come up with a name for her. And I was like, what goddamn it angered me the most? Goddamn what I hate the most, they was like, they gave me a book of dog name. Yeah. Call this cutie pie. Call her you know what I'm talking about, Tickles. I'm like, nah, fuck this shit. Y'all said this is stress relief dog when I get mad. That's why I'm you know what I'm talking about. So I said, give me the dictionary. Let me look up a name. So at first I need to find out the orders about a female dog. So when I flipped the page and went in the dog section, and they told me the female dog, it's a female bitch. The bitch? That's what the fuck I'm a name. Bitch. And that's what I named the female dog. So they were like, what you gonna name? I'm like, I'm gonna name it the bitch. They were like, excuse me, I'm like, I'm gonna name it the bitch. She in the dictionary, they said the female dog is a bitch. So I might well call her what it is. I ain't you know what I'm talking about. So they looking at me, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, hey, this my new bitch. Yeah, I'm picking my dog up and she like, yeah, send me the bill, Jack. I won't do it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch. You wanna come home with me, bitch? That's your new name, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I got me a script for these dogs. So when I get mad and want to get the cousin, I can you know what I'm talking about? Go to my script release dog. And it helped me a lot, gang. I was riding around one time, you know, I'm at the house. I invited company over there, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, yeah, she tripping. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what she got going on. I'm like, I don't know. This ain't the one for me. So I'm like, shit. I might as well, you know, then when my stress release dog come in and play. Give me, bitch. She come out happy and shit, ready for me, you know what I'm saying? Even fall on her back and wave her tail and shit. I'm like, oh, bitch, look at you, little bitch, you a little cute bitch. You wanna go for a walk, bitch? I couldn't help it. It made me laugh, and I ain't mad no more, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I be just chilling, sitting in the house and shit. You know what I'm talking about? When I get out of work and shit, I bust up in the house. It's the first motherfucker I see. The bitch. Wagging that motherfucker tail, happy to see me. I come in that motherfucker, hey bitch. What you been doing all day, bitch? Yeah, running in circles and shit, happy to see a motherfucking player. You did want them out. So yeah, if you got problems with cuss words, get your sketch released out. Cause I'm thinking about grabbing me a little boy, call him a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Cause one time I lost a dog and it got lost in the neighborhood. Everybody know my dog, you know what I'm talking about? So I come outside and shit, you know what I'm saying? God damn it, the bitch gone. Neighbors, they watering grass. I run up in their yard. Hey man, y'all seen the bitch? Shit, we seen the bitch up the street. So yeah, I go up the street. Where that bitch at? Hey bitch. Yeah, I'm looking for the bitch. Hey bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the bitch? They like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm about? Man, the motherfucker. I had to put out posters and shit of my missing dog, you know, cause that motherfucker was gone for a minute. Anybody seen the bitch, call 1-800. We got him. You did what it's about. But yeah, gang, I had to get me one of them. It calmed my nerve. It's like some Usaw shit, you know what I'm talking about? Man, notice I ain't been cussing lately, you know what I'm talking about? Let me read the chat, see what I'm not trying to be funny, but put in the end. Damn, I can't even read all your goddamn comments, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. I read the comment. That's what I said. But look, gang, when it comes to that Kenneka Jenkins case, think about this. At 1 o'clock, if everybody witnessed what happened to Kenneka at 1 o'clock in the lobby, everybody could agree she been snatched in the lobby, right? In the lobby. And that's what their camera showed, the food court house. So when they come to executable files, what Scrape Drop was trying to explain to y'all, think about Kenneka getting off on the elevator at 1 something. Don't it make sense? Don't it make sense, gang? Cause that's when you know, like, damn, that's the editing part. I'm thinking like editing, everybody know they edit people out the footage. And that's all y'all think. But you gotta think about the other camera. Cause you edit one camera, you got to edit the rest of the camera to fit the narrative just on one camera. So all the footage is gonna be goddamn it edited on the executable file. And once you launch the file, well, meaning that once you download the file, if you want to play the file, that's when you launch it, and guess where it go? To a media file on your computer, on your desktop. And that's a problem. Cause it went to a video file. Just like if I take a picture, if I do a video on my phone, it gonna save in my video file. I don't got to export it and don't got to change the format to a GP file because I filmed it on the phone. You see what I'm saying? But if I want to upload it, you know what I'm saying, on the web, now I got to export the file to an MP3 file or a GP file, you know what I'm saying, so it could fit everybody's phone. MP3 is like for the phone, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the music and all this, and those other files is, you know what I'm talking about. It's like for, just say like, some of y'all on y'all phone, most of y'all on y'all phone. If you got your phone, and if you got a laptop, watch both of my lives at the same time and you'll see the difference of what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? So look, boom. That's why everything going on Facebook right now. You gotta come out with a narrative to keep the truth cover up. Check this out. If you watching me, you will be a damn fool to watch anybody else if they don't drop the parking lot footage. If you JFK, if they JFK, even if they confused on the time, because a lot of them trying to still act like they don't know what happened to her. So keep that narrative going on and say, let's do a talk over, a recap, and see what. Now, fuck that. Go to the parking lot. Just say, like, if I tell you, just say if this was your daughter or your son and you come to the police precinct and the police give you the runaround, but I come to you and say, look, them people playing with you. You need to go to the parking lot footage and watch it. See what I'm saying? If you want to know what happened to your loved one, go to the parking lot footage. That's why Mitchell Teresa said, shit, how my baby get outside in the parking lot? If she made that post and you got Chosen King telling you, you can see it on the parking lot footage. And I'm done talking. I'm through talking about that. Cause you ain't got to ask me no more. You ain't got to ask nobody. I wish I would have known this in the beginning. I wish all of us would have known this in the beginning before they even came to us with this shit. The parking lot showed it all. You can click on your YouTube and see how many people talked about the parking lot for the last year or two. You ain't gonna see that many. Cause why? Cause you got Kenneka with glasses on. She didn't walk in the hotel with glasses, but she got glasses on and her eyes is rolled in the back of her head because you can see through the glass, and she looked like she was damn near deceased then. You got Irene in the parking lot. You see this shit all on video, right? So once you put it together like me, if I had that parking lot footage right now, I'd go viral. Right now, I'd go viral right now. Cause that's what the evidence said. That's why you don't see no yellow tape in the kitchen. Ask me, yeah, what the yellow tape was? That's why the yellow tape ain't in the freezer. Ask me, it's gonna be in the parking lot. Parking lot. The whole time could think about this. If you're gonna commit a murder, you got the body transporting it in the hotel. You got that. You done transported the body in the hotel. So what do you think that happened next? And you got the camera showing her going in the kitchen to an area where it's going to be an exit door. Once you learn the blueprint, where the toilet is at. Don't you know it's a freeze right there? Once you look at if you look, I can go on Google Maps and just type Crown Plaza and just look at the top of the building from a satellite point of view, and I can still work my way around the hotel just because I know where all the air compressors at. I know where the AC compressors at. I know where the freezer compressor at. Oh, they got camera system too. Now I know how they run throughout the building. So once you find out how to time skip, follow the time skip. The time skip really gave you the route of the employment movement. You got Kenneka on the footage, but look on the other cameras where the time skipping at. That's where you get your other routes of the employee route. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying? Y'all think Kenneka walking the hall by herself. You had other motherfuckers walking the halls on the other camera, heading in the same way. See what I'm talking about? Check this out. Like I said, if you want to know what happened to Kenneka Jenkins true, the full true, and nothing but the true, the parking lot footage is what to see. You know what happened inside the footage, inside the hotel. Even if you don't know everything that happened inside the hotel, the parking lot gonna make it up. I done stressed this for a whole month now, and nobody done showed the footage. So that's why I said what I said, right? When the next time I talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case, that when somebody showed their parking lot footage and showed me they want to opt and they justice for real. If they don't, they opt. And I'm through with that. So, bye y'all. Bye y'all. Yeah, gang, I'm gonna go and get on up out this junk, gang. Know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. My next content is gonna be the weather reports, hurricane, breaking news, cold cases. If you still active with Trey Gang, you know where to catch me at. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't like that, fuck you. It's many options for you, you know what I'm talking about. So find what you like and stop wasting mine. And look, man, Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool.